Okay, so let's get some of our plugins activated and get to work on that. Um, Now, let me say something real quick. I didn't mean to put some of these premium plugins on here. So when you get this, if you're going to use some of these premium plugins, really just go buy them if you don't already have them. If you don't have a license for them, that's the right thing to do. Um, but they're on here, and I didn't mean put them on here. So anyway, let's go ahead and activate this first plugin here, which will be one of our security plugins. Okay, let's go there. We'll activate next scripts. Go ahead and activate InRelate. We'll activate our rank reporter. We don't need that. We'll go ahead and activate that. Our stop spam comments. And we will activate our category excluder. Then we'll activate WordFence. And that'll be all for right now. Now, one thing I'm going to do is upload my Legal Pages plugin, and a lot of you have gotten that plugin, so I'm going to do that here. So I'll just activate that plugin. I'll go ahead and put the link to this plugin below the video. This is a plugin that I do recommend that you get. It'll take care of all your legal pages in one quick step. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that real quick. So we got it's Instant Legal Pages, okay? And so we got it installed. Let's just go and click on Instant Legal Pages. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and check this box. It'll put all of our legal pages in the footer of our site. And then we're going to check this to add the Amazon disclosure. And once we do that, that'll take care of our legal pages. Now if we reload our site, you'll see that it put the pages up here in your pages and navigation. So we need to fix this because they're all put down here in the bottom. Okay, so all of our information is down here and it stays down there. So we don't need them in our pages menu. So let's go fix that now. Let's go to Appearance and then Menus. So we're going to create a menu and we'll call it, let's call it Top Menu. And we'll call it Top Menu Pages. Okay, you'll notice that you have two locations for menu, a primary menu, which is the top menu, and the secondary menu, which is the categories. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our Contact Us, privacy policy, and those are the only ones we're going to tune out. We need to make an About Us page, so we'll do that in a minute. So we're going to add the Contact Us and privacy policy. Click Add to Menu. Very important that you check this box for primary menu, okay? And then we're going to click on Save Menu. So if you refresh your site, you'll see that that's all cleaned up, okay? While we're here in menus, we're going to create a new menu. And we're going to name it Categories. And click Create. Okay, so we're going to check this box for secondary menu. Now we don't have any categories created yet, but we will. We just wanted to make sure and create the categories menu. Okay. Now one thing I like to do in the categories menu, which is down here, I'm going to create a home link. Okay, so I'm going to put my URL to the site here. So for this case, it'll be my domain/hunting call. So put in your domain name, your URL, and we're going to put a title as home. And we're going to add that to the categories menu. We will also keep it first. So let's go ahead and save the menu. Now when you refresh, you're going to have a home link. This will take it back to the home page. Okay? Okay, so let's finish up our menu. We need to go and create a new page we need to create About Us page. So we're going to go to Pages and Add New. So we'll just call the page About Us. And then you just want to put in your About Us text. So just put your About Us text in, and then you're just going to click on Publish. Okay, so let's go back to menus real quick and go ahead and put our About Us page in the top menu. So we need to select the correct menu, which is going to be top menu. Click Select. Okay, so we need to select, we may have to click on View All, but we need to select our About Us page that we just made and then add that to the menu. We're going to slide this up to the top, okay, and then we're going to click on Save. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create some categories. Now, what I'm going to do is, I know this site is about hunting calls, but I'm going to go ahead and do it about hunting calls, optics, cameras, the whole thing. So we're going to address all those product types in this site. So let's go to Post, and then let's go to Categories. So I'm going to create a category called Featured Articles. Okay, and I'm going to click Add New Category. Now I'm going to create a category for hunting calls, and I'm going to choose the parent as Featured Articles, and we'll do hunting cameras. Make sure that the parent is Featured Articles. So hunting decoys. And then hunting optics. That'll take care of our featured articles. I'm going to go ahead and create a category called Product Reviews. Make sure you put this to None. Okay, and then click Add New Category. I'm also going to add a hunting videos category. And we'll go ahead and make a community category as well. So what we're going to do is we need to make some product categories. So now let's go ahead and make a store category, and you can call it whatever you want, but we'll make that and click Add New. And what we'll do is under the store category we will put calls, and we'll select the store as the parent. You'll see why we're doing all this later on. Decoys, we're not putting hunting decoys because we've already used that. Cameras, and we'll do optics. Okay, so we're really not done yet with adding the categories. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Amazon, and we have some more categories that we're going to add. So when you go over to Amazon and you do a search for hunting calls, you're going to see that there's multiple categories for hunting calls. Okay, so we need to put in these categories. So just for an example, deer calls and lures, let's just go ahead and put that in. And I'm gonna, well, no, that's fine. You want to take out the and just put and. Now the parent for this is going to be calls. Okay, so we would need to do let's see, we need to do the predator calls, turkey calls, elk calls. We need to do those, and those will go under the category calls. So I'm going to do that now and then come back. So what we have is we have all of our calls, and they go under the category calls, which is under the store category. Okay, so we will do that for optics, cameras, and decoys also. Now when we look under decoys, we'll see that Amazon really don't have any categories or subcategories of decoys, so we'll just leave our category as it is. Okay, so under decoys. Now let's take a look at cameras and optics. Now when we look at hunting cameras, The only subcategory is game and trail cameras, so we will go ahead and put that in. And then our parent category is going to be cameras. Okay, and we'll add new category. Now we take a look at under hunting optics, and we'll have a few categories here that we'll need to add in. Okay, now since we have a few, what I'm going to do is just copy these. Okay, and go back to our site, and under post I'm going to go to category import. I'm just going to paste them here in this box, and then I need to clean this up. Okay, so I've cleaned that up and got these in, so I'm just going to go ahead and import those. We'll click on add categories. Now what we'll have to do is go back into categories and set these as far as the parent category. You can do it here, but sometimes it don't work. So we're going to go to page 2 of our categories here. Okay, so here's all of our optics individual categories. What we're going to do is we're going to go up here and highlight them all, check all the boxes, and we're going to click take off store, take off cameras, and take off optics. Okay, now we're going to go to bulk actions, and actually it should let you edit those, but I guess it's not going to. Okay, so under binoculars we're going to go to quick edit, and it's not going to let you do it there either. Okay, so we're going to have to go to each one and click edit. So I don't know which way is faster actually, so I'm going to have to edit these and put the correct parent category, which is optics, and we'll do that to all of them. Okay, so we got all the optics subcategories in. I'm going to go ahead and edit the store category, so I'm going to click on quick edit, and I'm just going to put hunting store. Now in the slug we'll have to change that also. Okay, now that's just up to you. You don't have to change that or whatever. So I'm going to click update. Now let's just go in. The last thing we're going to do in this video is go in back into our menus and go ahead and set our menu up a little bit better. So let's select our categories menu. Okay, so we're going to open up our categories and click view all. And we need to select all of them. Oh, select all. Okay, and then click on add to menu. And we'll have to do some arranging here. So I'm going to take out the uncategorized. Okay, now under featured articles we have hunting calls, hunting cameras, decoys. Okay, now under product reviews we have just one category, hunting videos, just one category, and then we have the hunting stores. So we need to bring these over. No, stay. Okay, so I'm going to do this and then pause the video and come back. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. We have the featured articles and then the subcategories. We have hunting store, and then we have calls, which is under hunting store, and then we have the individual calls that are under the calls category. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. Optics. We have under optics we have binoculars, all the subcategories of optics. Okay, so decoys under hunting store, and then we have optics, which is under hunting store, and then we have all of these subcategories under optics. Then we have calls, all the subcategories, cameras, and game trail camera in the subcategory. Okay, so that's how that looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. Now we need to take a look at our site and make sure that we have enough room for all this, so we'll click reload. The reason why we're doing this is because Google likes a good structure like this, structured out, and it looks really good. So, okay, so we are good. We got featured articles, and then we got our hunting store, decoys. That's the way to do it. Okay, Alright, so we'll stop this video and then continue in the next.